Today we're going to rebuild the Braves, and I already know in the comment section people are going to be like, the Braves don't need a rebuild. They won the World Series last year. They're still in playoff contention. I know, but they've been a little active in the trade market recently, acquiring Robinson Cano, and on top of that, they just traded for a draft pick, which is kind of wild because teams usually don't do that, and the only thing you can really do is trade for competitive balance picks. So this is kind of a wild trade to begin with. Besides that, yes, I know it's more of a retool. I know the Braves are still a very good team, but you know what? Let's have some fun with it. Let's rebuild them. All right, looking at the team, I think the Braves are a great team. I don't know why Marcell Ozuna's in center field. It's gonna be somebody else. Okay, so I know they recently traded to the Royals. It was Drew Waters, CJ Alexander, and something Hoffman. There were the three players that were traded to the Royals for the competitive balance pick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna let the draft happen this year. And then next year when the season starts, I'm going to trade those three guys for whoever the Royals end up taking. It's probably going to be a bad player, but that's just the way that the pick's going to have to work and how I'm going to have to handle the trade. Because if I just send them to the Royals now, then I can't like trade for a competitive balance pick at MLB The Show. So what we're going to do here is we've got the team, we've got Cano, we've got a couple, like obviously the Braves are a good team, right? I definitely want to get William Contreras more at bats than d'Arnaud and Manny Pena. I'm also trying to get Spencer Strider into the mix. The thing is, like, we've got so many like decent bullpen arms already. The only issue with them right now is that, like Kirby Yates isn't pitching in real life right now. Then on top of that, a lot of them are older. So like we've got to, kind of expect for them to regress a little bit. So I fully expect Strider to come in at some point. Has been garbage this year. There's a couple other guys that I want to get into the team a little bit more than normal, but do I just throw d'Arnaud to the side? I don't know. I have Contreras in versus lefties, so like I feel like that's a good move. But like, I think if we're thinking long term, I think we got to take d'Arnaud out and we got to go Contreras. So this is the team. I don't want Ozuna in center field. We'll kind of work like this. I definitely want to get a little bit younger. I feel like this team is kind of on the older side. You've got d'Arnaud, you've got Heredia, you've got Pena, you got Rosario, Cano. Did I already say Cano? Maybe I did. No, I said d'Arnaud. You've got Duvall, Ozuna. Like those are some older guys. And then on top of that, the pitching and the bullpen, like that's an older team. So I do want to get a little bit younger during the regular season, but let's see how it plays out. I'll see you guys at the deadline. All right, we're at the deadline. Let me show you the draft for the Royals just so you can get an idea of like who we would get. So this was the pick that they chose, which was Killian Guzman. So that's probably who I'm going to go with. They've got Ramirez, which, I mean, this is what I was thinking. I was thinking maybe I could choose any of the picks that the Royals got, because then it would be like, okay, well, I would have probably drafted this guy instead. But I feel like if we're going to keep it realistic, I got the 30, I think it's the 35th overall pick that they got. I think we're going to take this guy. He's not great. He's not going to ever feature, but I'm going to send Drew Waters, CJ Alexander, and then the other guy, the Hoffman, I think he was a pitcher. This guy would have been great. I wish we could have gotten this guy, but yeah, we don't. And I guess maybe like I could have taken any of their picks, but I feel like if we're gonna stick to what it actually was in real life, let's go with that. So these are my picks. The fact that I was a late first round pick and I was able to get this guy is unbelievable. And then in the second round, I got this guy, and then in the third round, I got this guy. So I honestly don't care that the pick that I got from the Royals is kind of garbage, because we made out like bandits. Not like you and me made out, but like the team, they did really well in the draft. You know what I'm trying to say. All right, so like I said, we're at the deadline, and I'm gonna trade for a left fielder. I want to get rid of somebody. I want to get rid of Marcell Ozuna because he's not gonna improve, and he's quite expensive compared to like Rosario, because I'm pretty sure his contract does go up, and Rosario's is just a flat $9 million. So if I can use Rosario off the bench, I'm perfectly fine with that. I want Marcell Ozuna out of here. I know I'm giving up quite a bit here. I guess I could take off Schuster, and I could probably, there we go. I mean, I might be able to just set a Mueller. Either way, I'm pretty sure I can get away with like giving up maybe just Schuster and then like that. I think that's a little bit less. That way we get Ian Happ. I hope the Cubs don't trade him, but I mean, who knows what's gonna happen with the Cubs this deadline. So we've got the new outfielder. Michael Harris, it's just better to leave him in the minors for this whole season, let him develop a little bit more, and then he will be starting in center field for me next year in this. So I know in real life, Money Mike is like doing pretty well in the majors, but I think we gotta leave it for now. Let him develop a little bit more, and then he can take over next year in center. So this is the team right now. I obviously don't want to get a center fielder for this year. I feel like overall we're doing okay. Pitching, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up Strider for McHugh because McHugh is doing pretty poorly. Outside of that, I'm pretty happy with everything. I think we kind of leave it as is. And then let me just call up Strider, send down McHugh, and we're good to go. The man with what, like the largest calves in baseball, aka Spencer Strider, is getting the call up. So there he is. Let's do it. Let's finish off the season. All right, so we're a wild card team. Yeah, we're facing the Phillies, which okay. Yeah, I mean, the Mets are going to be really good. We really cooled off the second half. I don't know what happened. I don't know if maybe our older bullpen arm started to regress or what. But yeah, we really cooled off second half of the season. So awards, a couple Gold Gloves. That's always good. Schwarber's MVP along with Mike Trout. We've got DeGrom and Sale as Cy Young winners. You got Ty France and Paul Goldschmidt, Bednar, who's on the Cubs now, and Presley as reliever of the year. Then Julio Rodriguez and Seiya Suzuki are rookies of the year. Okay, so yeah, this definitely got moved around a little bit. So let's change that a little bit. Spencer Strider, how did he do in the majors? Oh, see potential now. Even though he wasn't bad, like he was actually pretty decent. How was Darren O'Day this year? Didn't pitch at all, so let's just call him up to the major league squad for sure. Makes perfect sense. All right, who did they send down? Duvall. All right. Then we can just send down the extra pitcher, and we're good to go. Kyle Wright got sent down too. This is a mess. Holy cow! All right, so we got our three catchers, and they sent down Arcia. Okay, I mean, we're just calling up every single player under the sun, and we're at 28 now. I gotta fix this. Okay, now we're good to go. Yanoa, not bad. Not bad. I'm probably going to leave him here and stick with the rotation that we have. I might try to sign a starter this year, or I could go to him. Depends. I'm not too sure yet. Or we move Yanoa to the rotation. We put him in long relief. We'll figure something out for sure. Minter is regressing. Okay. Interesting. We get Tyler Matzik, who was not great. You know, Strider, for some reason, his potential went down, even though his season wasn't terrible. Definitely has a high whip, but not too bad. Will Smith, yikes, and then Kirby Yates and Kenley Jansen. So there's that, pretty solid. Max Fried, that's big. Mike Soroka, huge. Charlie Morton, keep it going. Ian Anderson, iffy. Same thing with Kyle Wright. But for the most part, as a starting five, I will definitely take that all day, every day. So offensively, yeah, Adam Duvall was pretty bad. You definitely don't want that. But the thing is, like, do I want Eddie Rosario? I guess we rock with that. Travis d'Arnaud was kind of bad off the bench. Duvall, Heredia, Pena, and then Arcia. So not the best. Robinson Cano though, not too shabby. Kind of good. Dansby Swanson was pretty underwhelming. Acuna was really good. 30 home runs, almost 40 doubles. You got Matt Olson with 40 home runs. I mean, and like 85 walks. That's pretty big. Austin Riley, iffy. You know, like for attributes like that, I don't understand why he's not popping off a little bit more. Maybe next year. Eddie Rosario was really limited with the appearances that he got. Ian Happ, I think, is going to be a huge addition and left for us. Ozzy. Yeah, Ozzy. I mean, the dude knows how to hit lefties. We know that, but good Lord, I need you to pick it up. William Contreras was iffy. I'm hoping with him getting more at-bats versus righties, he'll start to pop off a little bit and then back to the top. So, yeah, we should be good. All right, postseason time. Face the Phillies. We win. Perfect. All right, now we got to take on the Braves. We are the Braves. Now we got to take on the Dodgers. And let's see how we do against them. We are not going to let what's-his-face pitch here. We're going to let Soroka go. And we lose 5-2. Almost a reverse sweep. That's some fight right there. Let's get to the offseason. I think the big thing here is let's just get a little bit younger. I think with the older players, we're going to start to see players start to regress. We just need to get a little bit younger. So like Kenley Jansen, he's probably going to be good for another year. Do I risk that? How much does he want for a year? Almost 11 mil. I'll bump it up to 12 and we'll call it a deal. How about that? Will Smith, no thank you. Dansby Swanson, I think I feel like he's a Georgia boy. I feel like he's got Braves written all over him for the rest of his career. You know, I just feel like it is. I feel like even though, you know, I just also don't feel like he's going to command a big contract, and I feel like with the Braves that works perfectly. But looking at the rest of the options that are here, I'm going to let them walk. So I feel like Jansen and Swanson, there we go. We're going to move forward. All right. I need to make the trade for that pitcher. So let's go to the Royals. I really wish we got that third baseman instead, but we're just going to take the pitcher. What was his name? It was somebody with B potential. Killian Guzman. Man, we're really getting screwed on this one. Oh, I have to offer contracts and everything, so I'm gonna make the trade at the start of the second season. Let's just we'll worry about the trade later. Let's just probably go something like this for the season. I definitely want to change up the bullpen a little bit. We need to strengthen it. And then lineup wise, Michael Harris comes up to play center field, and probably need a little bit better hitter besides Robinson Cano, just because holy cow, why does he have such a long contract? Whoa. Okay. Definitely need to just release him. And I'm not paying him $3 million for the next 20 years, it looks like. All right, so I'm going to release Robinson Cano. I need to get a DH, and then I also just need to help out the offense a little bit. So a new pitcher and a new DH. I'll see you guys for next season. All right, for some reason, the White Sox are okay trading Liam Hendricks for Kirby Yates, Colin McHugh, and Tyler Thornburg. I mean, why not? Especially because Liam Hendricks' contract expires after this coming season. Yes, he's regressing a little bit, but I feel like he's going to be pretty solid. So, yeah, I'm going to make that trade. We're still in the offseason. I just wanted to get rid of some of those contracts that like I just did not want anymore. So Hendricks is there. We've still got Matzik for another year because I offered arbitration. Same thing with Minter. So, yeah, I still need bullpen help. Probably going to sign it. I don't see why we need to make a trade. All right, so I don't have Hoffman on my roster, and as you can see, we're kind of getting screwed on this deal, but there it is. We're getting the 35th overall pick from the Royals. I really want this third baseman. Sadly, I can't get him. So yeah, he'd be pretty good. This is possibly a guy that I would have chosen, but instead we're just gonna keep it as is. Killian Guzman. There's the trade. Yep. All right, so this is our lineup for the year. We're still rocking 3 catchers. I want to get rid of one of them. Let's get rid of them. Both of their contracts expire at the end of the year, but let's go Pena. Pena can go. And what are we possibly going to need in the future? Nothing really, right? At least offensively. Maybe like just like an extra bat. Like that might not be too bad. And like someone that we can have for a year or two could be an option. I'm trying to think of like who that could be. I'm intrigued. That definitely could help us out, and we're not too far off trade wise. That might work. What about him? Okay, that works. Or do I try to get a bullpen arm that we most likely will need this year? Just because I something about my bullpen, I'm just not fully fully committed to it. I don't know. Same thing with the rotation. I feel like maybe, just maybe, we could elevate it to the next level. So do I get rid of Yanoa and maybe just get like a really good 3 or a really good 2 or even like another ace? Could do that too. Ooh, now I'm kind of torn. I feel like we should probably wait. Maybe. Man, now I'm torn. What do I do? Okay, you know what? Let's leave it as is. I kind of like the team, but at the same time, like I'm like, let's see what happens. I do want to make some changes, but let's get to the deadline. We're ranked 4th. I feel like we've got a really strong team. Like you saw the additions we made. Strider is now in the bullpen for sure. Fulmer's here. I brought in Liam Hendricks through the trade. And then offensively, we brought in Trey Mancini to hit lefties. And Michael Harris is now in the lineup every day. So yeah, let's see what happens. Let's get to the deadline. All right, so yeah, this is the trade. Santander and O'Hearn for Pena and Rosario. I feel like that's a pretty good trade right there. I feel like that has success written all over it. So Santander is my new DH versus righties, I felt like I can't pass this up. Dude's got 17 home runs at the deadline, pretty decent, but he's having a fairly good season. He does become a free agent, so I do need to lock him up for a little bit longer. But I just felt like let's upgrade the Eddie Rosario and get a Santander. Next up, O'Hearn, I feel like could also be our DH versus righties if we really need him to. But I just wanted to get rid of one of those extra catchers, and we're just gonna rock 3 first basemen, and it's gonna work out perfectly. Why not? I feel like that's definitely a move that needed to happen, and I'm pretty happy with it. Santander, yeah, he's a little cold, but I like it. I like this move. I mean, honestly, the way Mancini's hitting, let's just boom, there we go. Santander's our new DH. Yeah, might as well add more offense. The pitching's great. I don't want to mess with the pitching at all because I know as soon as I add one new arm to it, it's going to explode and be terrible. We're 74 and 34. Let's just get a little bit better with that one trade. Let's finish the season. All right, so 107 and 55. We had a great year. And because of that, we all know we're not winning the World Series. It's just the way it works with me and MLB The Show. So we had a league leader. It was Acuna. We have 2 Gold Gloves and a Rookie of the Year from Michael Harris. Soto beat out Riley and Acuna for MVP. I mean, a 324 average with 44 home runs, 48 doubles, 109 RBIs, and then the average, the on-base percentage, slugging and OPS. That's pretty tough to beat. I mean, Acuna and Riley both had fantastic years, but yeah, Soto's was just a little bit better. J-Ram won it on the other side. Cy Young went to McCullers and Urias. Yanoa was in the mix. I think that's what I saw, right? Yeah. Okay. Batting title. We've got reliever of the year to Clase and Edwin Diaz. You got Michael Harris, who was rookie of the year, along with Josh Young of the Rangers. Okay, so it looks like a position player was sent down. Honestly, that's okay. I had a feeling somebody was going to, but looking at the team, beautiful. I love to see that from the long reliever. Elder wasn't too bad either. You got Minter, who might not come back next year. He might not come back next year. Matzik was unbelievable, but again, just another guy that I'm not sure if I want to invest in him. We'll see what we can find in free agency. Strider went back up to B potential, and he bounced back, had a great season. Fulmer, I gave him a 2-year club option. I'm probably going to pick it up for $3.5 million. I feel like he'd be a pretty good bullpen arm. Kenley is starting to regress, but still had a fantastic season. And Liam Hendricks, gotta love it, especially becoming a free agent. I don't have to worry about paying a guy who's regressing now. I can just go out and get a new closer. Max Fried was great. Soroka was fantastic as well. Fried, I feel like, could be in the Cy Young race, and he wasn't. You know what was solid? What was the difference in strikeouts? What, 30, 32? I guess. Ian Anderson, not too bad, along with Kyle Wright. I feel like our rotation is pretty set. I feel like we don't need to mess with it. I feel like we're pretty good with what we've got. I feel like we could still get a little bit younger in the bullpen, but I'm not too stressed about it. Who got sent down? It was, who was it? I don't know. Let's see here. It wasn't Dickerson. I didn't have O'Hearn up, so I don't really know. Who am I missing? Like who got sent down that I'm just clearly missing? Was it a catcher? No, because Darno's still there. Did I just not call up another position player? Am I just blind? I don't know. Either way, we'll rock with it. Darno, we've got Heredia, who's just really good on base percentage, Trey Mancini, and then Arcia. So again, we could use a little bit more. Like we really could use another bat there. Offensively, we know Acuna had a great season. Dansby Swanson was a little better. Matt Olson was fantastic. Austin Riley was great as well. Ian Happ, crazy good numbers. Look at that on base percentage, 407. Santander was great, 34 home runs. I mean, can't complain about that. Albies and Michael Harris. Michael Harris had a great year, great season. Albies had 32 home runs. It's just he sucks versus righties. Like that's really going to be the only thing. And then Contreras' potential went down and overall went up. So he did improve a little bit though. So can't complain about that. Overall, really happy with the team. So playoff time, facing the Padres, and we might not advance. That would be very unfortunate. We're going to be taking on the Dodgers now. So let's just move everybody up one. Let's go like that and hope it gets the job done. Let's see. With the Dodgers, it's always tough, man. We lose the first 2. That's not a good sign. Are we gonna Ooh, man, the Dodgers are just our kryptonite right now. Like, that's not good. All right, we gotta do something. What? Hold on. The Dodgers won. Let's see. 8 runs allowed, 6 runs allowed, 6 runs allowed, 5 runs allowed. I mean, like, yeah, pitching's not great there. What's the lineup looking like for the Dodgers, where like they're just absolutely tearing us apart? Turner, Taylor, Freeman. I mean, that's the standard. Besides Ortega, that's kind of like a Dodgers team. So I guess maybe we bolster this rotation, or maybe the bullpen too. You know, I feel like we've got a good team. So like I don't know. Okay. What do we do here? Who do we bring back? I feel like Ian Happ is a no-brainer. I feel like we definitely need to do that. Let's just give him 100 mil. And we took the Fulmer option, and then I feel like maybe we leave the rest and then just kind of see what else we can do with the team, like what's going to be available in free agency before we commit to other position players and pitchers. So right now, I think Bryce Elder goes back down. And then we keep the rotation as is for now. We could make a trade with one of these guys. Bullpen could use a closer, could use a setup guy. I don't think we have anybody right now. I mean, like, this guy's not too far off. Same with this one. I don't think I showed you the draft, but those are 2 guys that we have. I guess I could show you who we drafted here. Here's our draft. I mean, like I said, we did just draft this guy, and it doesn't look too bad, but we definitely could use an upgrade. This was our first pick from the last draft. Really good vision, discipline, and clutch. Just hitting numbers are a little low. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, bullpen, maybe a starter. Maybe we do need to get that 4th or 5th starter that's a little bit better. You know, nothing against Kyle Wright or Ian Anderson, because I feel like those are still very strong pitchers at the back end of the rotation, but we might just need to get a little bit better to win a World Series. Like that just might be the thing. You know, we're really good. We just need to be a little bit better. So let's see what we can do. I do like the team right now. We do still need to make sure Ian Happ comes back. Let's get into season 3. Let's see what we can do. All right, for season 3, like I said, I wanna go up a level with our pitching, and Yanoa is gonna be traded. And the reason I'm doing that is just because Ian Anderson has a potential, so he's gonna continue to develop, right? The thing I'm worried about, and the reason why I think he does poorly, is because of the walks. Like, walks are a huge issue for him. Even in real life, he's leading the league right now in walks. So like that's kind of a big issue. And like, I feel like maybe Yanoa might be capped overall wise. So I don't know if he's really going to improve too much more. So I feel like I'm kind of stuck with like who to trade, you know? Or do I keep Yanoa and then maybe throw in like Kyle Wright, you know? I mean, like, I don't know. Because like if I throw in Kyle Wright, I'm gonna have to like completely change up the trade, and I'm not gonna be able to get, you know, like the players that I want to. I'm actually, yeah, because like Ernest Marte has quite a bit of trade value. So unless I take out Davidson and go like Elder, I guess I could do that. You know, like Kyle Wright's 28, the other guys are younger. Like if I'm trying to win, if in real life I'm probably getting rid of Yanoa, but this is probably like one of the only trades that I can like really do. I've tried a bunch. What I really wanted, I'm not gonna lie, I want Manoah. Can't get Manoah. I tried to get, who else did I try to get that I was like, ooh, I really want him? It was, where is he? Who was it now? I can't even think about who it was. Oh, Bieber, that's who I wanted. Can't get him either. McClanahan's really high rated, like, or just considered like pretty much untouchable. I can get John Means fairly easily. I just don't know if you guys want to see John Means anymore. Like I'm kind of at that point where I'm also like, I've seen John Means too much. Giolito's pretty tough to trade for. Bueller. I could get Dustin May, but like I could get Dustin May. Okay. Can I throw in like Davidson and get the deal done, or can I throw in anybody else to get this deal done? Let's see here. I don't think I'm going to be able to. I think I got to throw in, yeah, it's got to be that pitcher. Okay. Yeah, I guess Dustin May is a little bit different. I don't think I've ever traded for Dustin May in a rebuild. So there we go. That's a trade to get Dustin May. All right. So here is season 3. We've got our rotation set. I actually think it looks really good. We got our bullpen where I brought in Phil Matten and also Josh Hader. So there's that. You can see these are the deals that I had to pay for these 2 guys. And then offensively, it's basically the same team. You know, not many changes. I feel like we've got a really good base to begin with. Don't really need to change too much. We've got O'Hearn, we've got Caratini, Falefa, Frazier. I try to find another outfielder that I like wouldn't have to spend a lot of money for. We do have Dickerson, but like, I don't know. I feel like I guess we could have been using him this whole time, but whatever. And then I brought in the guy that we drafted, Octavio Mccauley. Dude looks insane already. Like vision, discipline, power versus righties. Like this guy looks like he's gonna rake. He's got decent fielding, reactions, and speed as well. This guy might be good. I just can't get him into the lineup like anywhere. So there's that. So yeah, this is the team. I guess I could move Swanson down for like Hap, and then maybe just kind of get him a little bit lower in the lineup. But yeah, that's the team. We're ranked first. Like we're gonna do some damage defensively. I don't know why we're so low ranked. I feel like Matt Olson's maybe a little bit low on the fielding. Maybe Austin Riley too. Acuna a little bit. I don't know. I feel like we shouldn't be ranked that low defensively. Let's see how the season plays out. 112-50. We've built a good team. We've built a really good team. Josh Hader with the most saves, Max Fried with the best whip and WAR, and then Santander with the most RBIs. Whoa, okay. I'm kind of intrigued now. Vogelbach on the most home runs. So 65 home runs for Trout. Okay. 163 RBIs. Good Lord. I mean, that's a nutty season. That's kind of crazy. Salvi with the 137 on the same team. Good Lord. What was their record? 163. Okay, so they had a tiebreaker. Oh, they did have a tiebreaker for the division with the Astros. Okay. Holy cow. I'm kind of intrigued now. Most RBIs in a season was 191. Okay. Good Lord. That's a lot. That's a lot. I mean, that's got to be MVP status, right? It has to be. So Vogelbach with the MVP casually. Holy cow. Holy cow. That's insane. All right, so we know Trout's going to win it on the other side. We've got Manoah, Cy Young. Too bad I couldn't trade for him. We've got Ohtani with the Brewers. So the Brewers had Burns, Ohtani, and Woodruff. Like that's wild. Keep Ryan and Mike Trout batting title winners. Hader, reliever of the year. We did see that award. And then Brady House is the rookie of the year along with Asa Lacy. All right, so pitching actually stayed the same throughout the year. We've got Yikes. Okay, not great. Minter was good. Matzik, two players that I wasn't sure that I was going to keep, or if I was going to keep, and I'm glad I did. Strider's been really, really good for us. Fulmer, if you can get him on a cheap deal, sometimes he wants stupid money, but if you can get him on a cheap deal, really, really good bullpen arm to get. And then, wow, that's a good setup guy for one of the best closers in baseball, Josh Hader. And then when you look at the starters, that's not ideal. That's pretty good for you, Yanoa, and then Ian Anderson. So really, the guy we traded for was our worst pitcher, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, Ozzy, terrible season. I even took him out so he would only face lefties, and he just couldn't figure it out. So there's that. You got O'Hearn. You've got Caratini, who really didn't get any appearances. Kiner Falefa, who I did sign in the offseason, and then Brad Miller got called up over. Who would it have been? Oh, Clint Frazier. Clint Frazier was bad. Clint Frazier was kind of nutty. So who am I gonna send down instead? I can't send down the catcher. So realistically, I gotta send down Brad Miller. Like, come on, what are we doing here? MLB. So yeah, let's get not Hap. It is Brad Miller, unless Octavio Mccauley did bad, which he kind of did. So do I just like full send it with Ozzy? Like 223 or 211. I feel like I got to go Ozzy. I tried to give him more time just because like versus righties, he's really good. I thought maybe we could do a little platoon action. And like his numbers aren't terrible, but clearly we just gotta rock with Ozzy. All right, so Cunha, great season. I mean, he's a great baseball player. Ian Happ, still really good as well. Matt Olson is starting to regress a little bit, but still putting up great numbers. 38 home runs, can't complain about that. 32 for Austin Riley with some insane stats as well. Santander, talk about a pickup at the deadline, right? Like that's a pickup right there. 125 RBIs, 32 home runs, 36 doubles. Woo. Ozzy, we saw his numbers. Dansby, not bad, better, I should say. Like, can't complain about it. And then Michael Harris, no sophomore slump for him. He's still killing it. And then Contreras, unfortunately not able to replicate. Holy cow. Not able to replicate what he's doing in real life. Overall, I'm still really happy with the team. Like, this team is juiced. So who we playing? The Padres. Let's take a look. Let's see what we got here. Why am I going the wrong way? Padres. Tapia's on the team now. Rizzo, Urshela, and Kepler, along with Ebert Ruiz. They've changed up this team. I see Matt Manning over here. Luke Weaver. What is this team? All right, so yeah, we've seen the team. I have a feeling we're just going to go right through them. Next up, the Dodgers. They've been our kryptonite this whole time. So let's keep this going. May, Fried, Soroka. Ooh, yeah, we've had enough days off. So looking at the Dodgers lineup, I mean, I'm assuming they're just good. G-Man Choi. Oh, jeez, man. They got G-Man. That's not fair. How did Kyle Wright do after we traded? Of course. Like, you know, like they just find a way. They've got Ernest Marte. He pitched in the majors this year. Not the best, but at 22 and 80 overall, can't complain. They somehow found a way to trade for Clase. They've got Duran as well. So they've got Clase, Duran. They've got Bummer, Jansen. They've got a good bullpen. Like this is going to be a tough matchup. Can we win though? Oh, yes, we do. We sweep them. We're taking on the Blue Jays in the World Series. Woo! We went right through them. Okay, so I think we keep it as is. Yeah, I mean, like the team's doing well. We're facing the Blue Jays. I feel like we're doing pretty good here. Hampson, interesting pickup there. You've got Biggio. Besides, ooh, okay. So Matt Chapman. Okay. Yeah, that's right. He's on the team now. They brought it. That's a Blue Jays team. That's besides Mackenzie Gore and then like Steven Matz, but like that's a Blue Jays team. I feel like we've got the upper hand for sure. Like, yeah, I mean, like we're just too good of a team. Like this is a stacked team. What? Oh yeah, 100% rocking these. 100%. Like that is how you win in style. Ian Anderson's taking the mound. This is definitely, oh, what a way to start it. Albies, oh, we're facing a lefty. That's why. I was like, Ozzy's hitting a home run. We're facing a lefty. That totally makes sense. And let's add more to it. Like they've got a pretty potent offense. We're gonna need some more. 100%. Ozzy has 2 of our 3 hits. So yeah, that kind of shows how good he is lefty versus righty. Because if it's a righty, I doubt we're doing anything with him in the leadoff spot. So 1-1 though. Not looking great. Runner was thrown out, so at least we get an out, but they do take the lead. Can we do anything here? Are we really not going to do anything? Like, at all? What's going on? What's going on with the offense? I need more. Anything at all, guys. Come on. Okay, now we're starting to get something going, of course. Of course, we don't do anything. Come on, we've got 2 innings left. 2 innings to do something. A fly out, a single, all right. Another single. Let's get the sac fly in. Tie it up at least. Like there, we're gonna take out Ian Anderson. Righty, lefty, righty. Let's go Fulmer. A fly out, a double. But he does get out of the inning. Perfect. A single. That's a great start. A strikeout, a fly out, and then a pop up. Okay. A pinch runner. A strikeout, and then a stolen base. Ooh. All right. Let's take him out. Let's go Phil here. Gets the strikeout. That's big. Good start. A single. Lefty, a strikeout, a line out. Come on. We got to do something. Bases are loaded for Santander. He brings in 1. There we go. That's all we needed. Just 1 for Hader to come in and shut the door. Okay. Or not. Or not. Oh, there we go. Dansby Swanson. There we go. Hader, can I trust you this time? A triple. We're going to allow a leadoff triple. Sac fly gets the job done, and we're still going. All right. We got to score a double play. All right. Hader's got to come out. I guess Strider. And let's hope we can shut the door here. 13 innings of the World Series right here. This is insane. This is insane. Ian Happ, please bring in the run. 2-run double. This has got to be enough, right? It has to be enough. Let's go Minter, and let's hope that he shuts the door. Ooh, Braves win a World Series in 2024. I feel like that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Dansby Swanson, World Series MVP. Acuna, your playoff MVP. Dansby had a World Series, and then Acuna had a pretty good postseason. Actually, all of them did. They really did. It doesn't look like we hit that many home runs, but you know what? Pitching wise, I mean, look at this rotation. That's what you want. Pitchers that put you in places to win or in a position to win. Matzik pitched 2 innings. Tough. But overall, I mean, it looks like we just didn't allow runs, like, at all. Offensively, 413 for Acuna. I mean, look at those. Besides, like, Austin Riley, Santander a little bit, Albies, for the most part, everybody was really good. You know, you look at the postseason here. You've got Padres didn't allow many runs. Dodgers didn't allow many runs. Toronto didn't allow many runs. Like, we only lost 1 game the entire postseason. That is a run. That is a run and a half. And I hope you enjoyed it. That's the Braves rebuild. I feel like we built a pretty solid team, added a couple pieces here, and built on that strong Braves lineup already. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoyed the content. And of course, in the comment section, get involved. Drop your comment. The next video you want to see, anything else, you know, get involved. Here's a video. I highly recommend it. Go check it out. I think you guys will really, really enjoy it. And that's it. I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Peace.